Hey guys, it's Marie Antoinette with Posh Paper Perfection, and welcome to my channel. Hello, you guys. Oh my goodness gracious. All right. Um, this is going to be really on the fly. In fact, you can kind of see my makeshift mat. If you guys have never seen that, I'm just gonna entertain you because I know a lot of people buy backgrounds for their videos, but I made this one that was really cool. And I'm just gonna go ahead and show you guys what that looks like. This is actually a a document holder with a piece of cardstock slid in the middle, and then I have these tape, on my desk. So I like that. I figured I would switch it out, although I haven't switched it out. And then if you zoom in, you can't really see it. So anyway, yeah. So that's a little thing about this background. If you guys are really curious about learning all about that. Let's see here. I am going to make sure that I'm tuned into this video in case any of you guys have any questions or you want to talk. I want to say thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a card tutorial, kind of like inspiration, fly off the seat of your pants. I really need to make I really need to make a card using these dies. So these dies right here are the I believe it's called the Sweet Saying Note Card Sentiment Etched dies, and they're from the Sweet Serenade Note Cards collection by Becca Feekin. Love Becca Feekin. She is so uber talented. If anybody says uber talented anymore, showing my age. And I just wanted to show you guys these dies and then what they look like when you cut them out. So here is a hello. Okay, so that's what it looks like. And then we have 4. And let me see if I can scoot that up a little bit here. This is 4. Okay. And then let me grab the other ones here. I have a couple of colors, and I don't think black on black is going to do. Nope, not going to do. Okay. And the 2. All right. So this is the 2. And then the A. And hopefully you guys can see that. And then we have, I'm going to scoot this back down, U right here. Isn't that so cute? And then up here we'll put note. And the words that we will be using today are thanks. Okay, so if you don't know already, Spellbinders graciously sends me some dies and I make projects with them. And it's been a crazy couple of weeks. In fact, the week was crazy. I didn't think it was going to be crazy enough after being from vacation, but actually on Tuesday, I unexpectedly was in a car accident, which I have to say, I have no idea how I got in a car accident because it shouldn't have happened. I was sitting completely still at a stoplight with 5 cars in front of me when a Ford 150, yes, that's a huge pickup truck, decided to fall asleep at the wheel and ram into my rear end. Now, the nice thing about this is I'm okay. I'm okay. And but I did have a couple of days set back on trying to create stuff. So that's my point on sharing that in case you guys are interested. So I thought about creating a fall card with these leaves, okay? And I like to repurpose things. And I try to die cut as much as possible, but I want to share with you guys this. If you guys own Cricut machines and you have pieces of paper that are like this after your Cricut cuts it, and you're thinking, well, this is unusable. This is, again, and I think I said that before, this is one of the reasons why I purchased a electronic die cutting machine. And when I say electronic die cutting machine, I mean the one that you have to put metal dies on, okay? I did that because I had so much excess paper that I couldn't stand anymore. And that's how I made these. If I made these through my Cricut, it may take longer just because of the die cutting. Okay. Now, there is one piece here that I haven't die cutted yet. So I will be die cutting one piece, but I'm going to put this over to the side. All right, so I wanted to make a Thanksgiving thank you card for my boyfriend's mother, who is so sweet, and she always includes me. Well, for the past 3 years, she has included me in her Thanksgiving dinner and celebrations. And going through a divorce is really hard, and actually being divorced and having children is very difficult for people in the holidays. If you guys have ever experienced something like this, I would love for you guys to share your comments. My girls, they spend the holidays with their father, and I'm really happy about that, because it allows them to spend time with him since he's not seeing anybody and he's not alone for the holidays. And I know some people may say, wow, Marie, that's really gracious of you. What about you? Well, Jeff's family has been so sweet to adopt me from day one. So I really am not alone in the holidays, and I have so much to do in the holidays and spending time with him, and it allows me to spend special days with my girls and create, special moments with them. So after the 3 years of us dating, I thought, I always make her a card, and I thought with the fall leaves, it would be really beautiful. This background right here, this is the circular stitch background die, and I have all of those links on my description. And this happened to be the very first card that I did, and I started stitching not knowing what I was doing. I really like the card combo, but I added way too many thread on there, the embroidery thread. So instead of trashing it, I said, you know what, I'm just going to save it, and maybe one day I'll have some inspiration to make another card, and today is that day. So as lovely as this looks right now, I'm going to go ahead and take this off and undo this. And I like to show you guys this, in case you do mess up and you feel like, oh, well, great, I just messed up another card, that, you don't have to beat up on yourself, and it's easy to get these things up and repurpose and reuse. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to go ahead and slide this. If I had one of those sewing tools, I don't know what it's called, threader, I don't know what it's called, but I would use that, but I don't have that. So we're just going to cut this out very carefully, and I'm using my my scissors that came in my tool-in-one, And boy, do I have this in here good. I do. Let's see here. I like to make knots, apparently. Oh, so it's coming out. And let's see if we can get in there. Cut that out a bit more. I'll go this way. This is going to be covered up anyway. And I make really great knots. I really do. There we go. I have to lift it up just a little bit. Make sure that you get the bottom of it. I didn't think it was going to be this difficult, but obviously I really had that in there good. And I want to share with you that even with all that sewing, it is perfectly fine. Now, if you're noticing my thumb and wondering what that is, that's from the painting from this. So, yeah. I think it was from the mirror wax. I'm sorry, min wax that I put on to give that shiny coat to the leaves. It kind of bled off some of the color that I had put on the leaves. Right. Oh. Go ahead in here and cut around here. We are almost there. Yay! We got it. Awesome. Okay. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach this to this card. And how I'm going to do that, if you guys are wondering, with all the holes, I'm going to use the Barely Arts glue. Okay. Love this glue. I have not tried the other glue. What is that glue called? I think it's called glitter glue or something like that. I have not used that glue. Now you could also use something like tape, you know, like double-sided tear tape. Although I just don't want these holes to have any kind of like stickiness. I know for me, that's what usually happens when I do that. Some of this glue is going to seep through the other side because I am trying to go as fast as I can. Now, if you're watching, I would love to know where you're watching from. I am in Richmond, Virginia. And if you are in Virginia, let me know. Right. And let's put some down here on the ends. Hello. And here. Oh. Okay. I think we got it. There might be a couple of places where I haven't put anything in here. I'm looking at it really fast. All right. Okay, so I have it all there, and I can't remember the dimensions of this card, but I had cut this card here to be to have like a 1/4 of an inch, and so I think I have that there. That looks pretty even, like this, and yep, yay, it looks very even. Okay, so now we just like this, and then any kind of glue on the end, just wipe that off. Okay. And then you have like minimal glue that's going to be coming out of these stitch. So that's how I did that. Okay, so now what I want to do, before I even put any of these flowers, because what I was thinking about was like, you know, just throwing these leaves all around here, just like this. I kind of like to do staging before I put anything on, just to kind of get a feeling of what I want it to look like, you know. But I thought it would look really cute if I had the word thanks, and I could just use the word thanks there and then make it a day, you know. And I still might do that. Or I can use some of the labeled dies, and these are by Spellbinders as well. And so you go like this here, and then give it a little bit more oomph to it. Okay. And then I thought, you know what? I think what I would like to do is cut out a larger one. And so I have here my stitch die here, and I'm going to just go ahead and use that piece of paper that I had left over from my Cricut. Okay, and I use the Empress Mini for, I would say, the majority of my cutting, just because I cut with small dies. So that's what I'm using here. And if you're wondering where you can get yours, you can get it if it's available at HSN. They do sell out pretty quickly. Okay, and now I'm doing a couple of things here. I have this paper, but I'm not going to throw it away because I probably will end up using it for something else, like leaves. Okay. If you did not get to see my leaf tutorial, definitely make sure you check that out. Okay. So I don't know why I have hello here. We're not doing hello. But if we wanted to do hello, we could do hello. So I thought, you know, it would look kind of neat maybe if I put this here and kind of centered it here. Now I'm making this up as I go. So if you're watching this live, you have any suggestions, let me know, because I love making cards with you guys. All right. So I thought about putting it like that. But then when I was doing this, I said, you know what? It'd be really cool if we did some sort of like shadowing, okay, which makes it really stand out, okay. So what I'm going to do here is, I think what I want to do is I don't know if I want to do that or make this higher. I could make it higher. Let's go ahead and just add the glue here, okay? And I think I want to add this first, so I'm able to kind of just figure out where I want to center it. And I believe I want to do right here. Actually, we're going to have to do it a little bit further down because I just saw a mess up. So we're going to cover that up. Oop, hello. And let's scoot this over. Before it sticks. Right there. I believe that is center. Know what that is from. Okay. So we have that, and that looks pretty centered. Okay. And now for this one, we're going to add double-sided adhesive. And I like this one. This one I think is like one and a quarter inches or something like that. I'll just put that in the bottom, just like that. And then we will center this also. Oh. It's kind of hard to do this when you're live. So I'm like looking at this just to eyeball it. I believe that just a little bit more. Let me try it this other way. Let's see if I can get it that way. There we go. Okay, so that's exactly what I want to do. And then with the words, I am thinking to put the white in front, okay, and letting that dark one kind of shadow it, okay. So what I'm going to do is I am going to add some glue to the back of this. I've never done this before, so we will see how that goes, okay. And just very, very little glue, because the more glue that you have, the more glue it spreads, and the messier it gets, and yeah. Okay, now let's see if I can do this. I'm going to move this for a second. And this is going to be a little bit tricky. Let's see if I can kind of drop it on there. Ah, seemed easy, right? Okay. Let's see here. Okay, get napkin, clean that up. And there we go. We have 2 layers, but creating this kind of shadow effect. All right, so now we will go over here, and that's what we'll put on here as thanks, but we will wait to add that because now we're going to do sorry, I'm always saying flowers because I'm used to working with flowers and not with leaves. So with this one, I want to just kind of scatter the leaves all around, and maybe we'll have some leaves come through here. This one like that. Here. Do like that. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work my way backwards. So I'm going to put the leaves that I want in the front here, okay, and then I will work out so that I don't have to tuck anything in. So with that said, okay, we are going to get some Kids Choice glue, right, and we also need my reverse tweezers. I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. Okay, so I'm going to kind of roll this like this and then dip it into the glue. Right, and then add that right there. And same thing. I'm just going to move this closer here so you guys can see a little bit better. Okay, and I'm rolling it. And I don't think I have a toothpick here. Let me go grab a toothpick because it'd probably be easier doing a toothpick. My reverse tweezers is going to get so full of glue, and I don't really want that to happen. And one second, guys, as I lift up my table. Okay. Lift up my table so I can actually stand and do this, which is easier. If any of you guys are interested, I have an uplift desk. My uplift desk is 72 inches. Love it. I think it's 72 by 36. So lots of room for crafting. Right. And oh, hello. There you go. That in there. And we will take this and round that. And I'm going to go ahead and round this just a little bit. See, the nice thing about doing this with the Minwax is that there's still pliability with the with your material. If you use the glossy accents, it would be like rock hard. Okay, so you can always kind of reshape it to give it that, you know, that look that you want. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put that right here, that, and then let's see, what do I want now? What do I want now? I can do it this way, or I really like this one, but it hangs off of the card, which I don't want. Okay, so I'm just gonna do this here. And let's go ahead and reshape it. Right. 1 second. Okay. Dip the glue in there. Put this over to the side like so. Okay. And then this, I'm thinking that I think I want this one here. See how that works. Might have to add a little bit more to him. Let's add some more. And I'm also going to do this. I'm going to take some of that double-sided adhesive and I'm going to put it on the underside. Just a little trick on how to make it a little bit more fuller. So I'm putting on the underside, and let's see here if I can slide it this way. I'm going to have to trim this section here off. Yeah. This will make it easier so it doesn't collapse. Okay. I'm going to put it right here. So I'm going to have that thanks. So that thanks is going to kind of go over it. All right. there. And this, I think I want to curl this just a little bit more. There we go. Now, add that. I want it right there, like that. And I'm going to add a little bit more foam adhesive. Other reason why I love having the thicker foam adhesive is because I can cut it down to whatever size that I want. So just kind of save a little bit of money there. So you don't have to buy a small one and then a big one, and you know, like, you know, a 1/8, then a 3/8, then a 1/4, then a 1/2 inch. You don't have to do that at all. Okay, right there. Trying to clean that up. A little mess going on here. Okay, and I think I want this one underneath here. So I might cover it up just like that. But this one I don't want to have anything underneath, like a foam adhesive or anything like that. Okay, and now I can take off the foam adhesive tab and stick it. So now it's in there really good. All right. And we will use these other little ones. I think I want this one like right here. And then we will get some more glue. And get the foam pad. I just took the foam pad and all I did was, you know, shape it again. I'm going to put this one down here underneath. And I know I said I wasn't going to do that, and I went ahead and did it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes you just don't make up your mind until, you know, it's time to make this thing. So, let's see here. I have a little bit of excess glue, so I want to make sure and clean that up. Oh, well. Right, I'm gonna lift this up again. Let's see if I can do this one more time. All right. Okay. Let's do this one. There. Up. Hello. It's not what I wanted to do. Let's lift that up and clean that up. Right. This thing does not want to stick. All right. Well, let's go ahead and lift this up. Normally I would just wait for this to dry, but then this would be like hours upon hours of you watching me do this. So this, I'm going to go ahead and slide in there. And what you don't see me doing, let me move this so you can see exactly what I'm doing. I have my shape tool right here. That's what's taking so long, is I have my shape tool here. And I've already put the Minwax and everything. So I'm just going and putting it the right side on the bottom and just curling it. Give it that shape again. Okay. And because we're going to tuck it in and I need it flat on this side. This side is where we're going to tuck it in. Put the glue there. And this is where I think I am performing surgery. I'm going to lift this up and tuck. And then press it down. Right. And this, I'm going to press down as well. All right. Now, let's see here. I think I want some purple over here. So we'll use this one since we haven't used this one before. And I'm going to flip that up, round it again. Yep. And then tuck this underneath, just like that. Okay, and I think I want a couple of these leaves here. Okay. And let's do this one here. This one we're going to flip here like this, because I think I'm going to tuck it underneath. And then there. Dip that. And let's see if we can slide it underneath here. Oh, hello. Don't want it in the glue. All right, let's make sure that there's no glue on the other side. Nope. Okay. Shoo. And then this one will do the same thing. Okay. I'll flip this over. Right. And let's see if this one needs more glue. I don't know if this needs more glue or not. Now that we know what it's going to look like, I'll lift this up. Just like that. And then this here, add more glue here. And that's going to dry clear. So I think everything is secure underneath of here. So now all we have to do is add our sentiment. Okay. And let me move that over. Okay. So now we'll just take this and let's put it down here so we know exactly what it's going to look like. Okay. Okay. All right. Hold this with this here. And that there and there. I think that looks good. Secure it. And I'm going to take my paper towel again just to pick up any of that excess. The S does not want to stay down. So I'm just going to add a little bit more glue here. And now we should be good. And there you go. I think the card looks pretty cute. What do you guys think? If you wanted to, you could add a bow here. I'm not all for bows, but I think that it would look absolutely adorable. And I may want to just add a little bit of accents around here. So I'm not really sure if I want to do that or not. But I'm just going to leave it just like it is. I have this really cool Nuvo drops and I think it would look good there, but I'm almost afraid of doing it on there just because accents are not my thing. I'm not really used to, using any of those accents. But if you found that this card tutorial was interesting and helpful and inspirational for you to make your own cards, let me know. Again, these sentiments are called the Sweet Sayings Note Cards, Sentiments Etched Dice from the Sweet Serenade Note Cards collection by Becca Fagan. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day and happy Halloween!